In the back corner of a crumbling used bookstore in Eastwood, behind a shelf that hadn't been touched in years, a book appeared. No one remembered putting it there. It had no title, no author, just a leather cover so dark. It seemed to absorb light and a spine that pulsed faintly when held. Customers who found it always said the same thing. I wasn't looking for it, but it was waiting for me. The book didn't have traditional pages. Inside were blank sheets that felt like skin and smelled faintly of lavender and ash. But when someone opened it, the pages changed. For some, they were filled with childhood memories they'd forgotten. For others, predictions of events that hadn't yet occurred, and a few saw pages covered in strange symbols that moved like insects across the paper. The effects varied wildly. Marla Jenkins, a school teacher, read the book and began to dream in languages she didn't know. She started muttering Greek, Aramaic, and once, something a linguist friend said hadn't existed in any known human tongue. She disappeared 3 weeks later. Her house was empty except for a ring of white chalk around the book on her kitchen table and the faint sound of humming from the walls. Jared Hall, a college dropout, read only one page and went blind for 72 hours. When he regained his sight, he painted nonstop for a week, horrifying scenes of cities floating above oceans, people with mouths for eyes, and clocks bleeding sand. When asked why, he only said, "It's what's coming, it told me." Strangest of all was Miss Enid Morrow, the bookstore owner. She claimed the book had been there since the store opened in 1971, though she admitted she'd never actually seen anyone buy it. "It chooses people," she said, puffing on her pipe. "And when it's done with them, they either vanish or they change." Rumors grew. Some said it was a cursed object. Others thought it was a test from another dimension. A few believed it was a creature pretending to be a book, feeding off thoughts, dreams, and secrets. One night, the book disappeared. No one saw who took it. But months later, a new listing appeared on an obscure online marketplace. Ancient book, no title. Changes when read, not responsible for any effects. Pickup only,